What's the fastest way to change how you sound when you talk? Maybe change where you break. What do we mean by breaks? Well, when we speak in any language, we speak in something called a thought group. A thought group is a group of words that goes together before your next group of words. And one of the things that we can do when we talk is change how often we break. And that can have a big impact on our sound. It can add urgency. It can make things sound more powerful and punchy. It can also speed things up and make things sound more frantic, more energetic, or conversely, maybe even lower energy too. It all depends on how you break it up. So today we're going to be practicing a little bit with where are we putting our thought groups. As always, we're going to be using a little piece of a poem to help us out. This poem is going to be using a lot of A sounds, like the first letter of the alphabet. One of the things with the A too, this is another diphthong. So instead of pronouncing it like A, which a lot of languages do, so they have a similar sound, but it doesn't quite sound like what you get in American English. American English takes diphthongs and kind of squeezes them together. So it's going to sound a little bit more like A, 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 A. With that said, let's take a look at what our poem is for today. Rainy day. Squirrels saving acorns in the maple. Lots of A sounds, right? So we have A, ray, rainy. We have A, day. We have A, say, saving. We have A, ache, acorns. And we also have maple, A, may, maple. So practicing those words a little bit. So let's say each of these words individually and just kind of gauge how that makes you feel as you do that. Rainy day, squirrels saving acorns in the maple. Okay, so that's our first grouping. Again, individual word, individual word, individual word. Very punchy, right? Let's now try to do two-word thought groups. Rainy day, squirrels saving acorns in the maple. Okay, let's now try doing three-word thought groups and seeing how that sounds. Rainy day, squirrels saving acorns in the maple. Let's now experiment with four-word thought groups. Rainy day, squirrels saving acorns in the maple. Do you see that now we're starting to flow a little bit more, right? Let's now try doing 5. Rainy day, squirrels saving acorns. Let me try doing that again. Rainy day, squirrels saving acorns in the maple. Rainy day, squirrels saving acorns in the maple. Let's see if we can even do 6 words to start and see what the impact is of that. Rainy day, squirrels saving acorns in the maple. Rainy day, squirrels saving acorns in the maple. One of the things you're going to notice as I make these thought groups longer and longer and longer, we start using more reductions. In some ways, we're speeding things up. This is because English is a stress-timed language. So that means that when I have a thought group, my stressed word is going to get a bit more time, and everything else is going to speed up. It's going to be faster, 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 because in English, we really only give weight to the stressed syllable of the stressed word. Everything else, we're trying to move past you real fast, real weak. So you can see that we really pick up our momentum, right? It's like rainy day, squirrel saving acorns in the maple. Okay. One of the things that you can see there, too, when we transition to that new thought group, it makes that second thought group pop because it's so short. The first thought group is so long, and then the last thought group is so fast. So this is one of the advantages that we can have when we speak by changing the length of your thought groups. Change the impact. Okay, let's see if we can do the opposite. So we had like a 6-word thought group and then a 2-word thought group. Let's try a 2-word thought group and then a 6-word thought group and see what the impact is of that. Rainy day, squirrel saving acorns in the maple. Rainy day, squirrel saving acorns in the maple. Okay, let's try a 3-word and a 5, right? Okay. Rainy day, squirrels saving acorns in the maple. Rainy day, squirrels saving acorns in the maple. Okay, let's now try doing 4-4 once more. Rainy day, squirrels saving acorns in the maple. And just to give you a real note of contrast again, let's do 2 words, 2 words, 2 words. Rainy day, squirrels saving acorns in the maple. Do you see how all of those have a very different rhythm to them that completely changes the experience for your listener? Which one do you think you like the most? The short ones that are all equal, or maybe the one real long one and then the faster one? Let us know in the comments.